Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 studio. So tired of this journey, things we've got to see. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com or 1400 AM or 1350 AM. And guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. And we say a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Shout them out.
We'll shout them out, Mr. E.
If they like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll shout you out.
Sounds wonderful.
Mr. E, it's Fun Friday.
That's right. That's right. Guess what I saw today?
What?
As I was traveling down the road today, I was on my way to the studio. Excuse me. I saw a family of ducks standing in the line of Dollar General looking for some goulashes.
Look, I advise them to go down to Bed and Bath and Body. What is it? Not Bath and Body, but Bed, Bath and Beyond.
Yeah,
one of them. But what do you say? You saw them getting some galoshes, yeah? Because right here in the Hampton Coast area, we're expecting kind of a lot of rain.
That's right. So,
Mr. E, because I'm right here on location. Where am I? At something in the water.
Yeah.
Mr. E, like we promised, I'm here on location here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Something in the water is getting ready to kick off at 12:30 a.m. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But Mr. E has the current job listing. And are you ready, Mr. E?
I'm ready. If I don't get to go, I'm ready. Get your pen and piece of paper because we're going to give you the current job listing so that you can be on board, on top of things. If you need a job, how you need a job, your child need a job, your son need a job, or your children need a job. We're going to make sure that you get a job. And so here we go. Get your pen and piece of paper. Let's go ahead and do it. The Arts for the Learning, A4L, is looking for a grant and fundraising manager. The Children Minister Coordinator is looking for a coordinator. Yeah.
Absolutely. Eggleston.
is
Yes.
looking for a director of development and first
Yeah.
Presbyterian Baptist
Right.
Presbyterian
This is
Church
this is
is
First
looking for
Presbyterian Church.
a nursing attendant.
Yes, the First Presbyterian Church. They need a nursery assistant. 4 kids need after school assistant in Chesapeake. They also need a senior accountant, HRCAP, emergency services program support specialist is needed. Service delivery coach is also needed. Family approach, whole family approach.
The Virginia Stage Company that looking for a director of development. The Carrington Consultant looking for a minister assistant and a program coordinator.
And what else are they
And
looking
they're looking for
for?
that. The Carrington Institute is looking for an academy tutor and academy coach.
All right, the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and Eastern Shore, they need a director of development. For kids, need a court navigation specialist, an education coordinator, and a financial case manager.
Help and emergency responders response looking for a stabilizer and an aftercare coordinator. The Suffolk Public Library looking for a library service coordinator, a library service coordinator, technology support part-time.
Absolutely. The Planning Council, Workforce and Community Engagement, they need an administrator. Bay Aging need a fiscal assistant in housing. I tell you what, it's already on our page. Go to Yolanda Hinton's personal page, Edward Everett's personal page, FYI Radio Show, LinkedIn, you name it, it's there. Make sure you share it and give it to family members or anybody that needs a job. There are plenty of wonderful jobs out here. The numbers are going up where unemployment is going down, and we are so thankful.
That's right. I want to say good morning to Miss Diane Collar. Thank you so much for tuning in for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
So, Mr. E, this is our Fun Friday. This
That's
is
right.
our What's in Your Closet issues concerning women. But guess what? I'm not in the studio today. I'm actually on location in Virginia Beach, Virginia, getting ready for something in the water. Now, Miss E, this is my third something in the water. I was at the first one, the second one in Washington, D.C., and right now this is the third one, and looking forward to a fabulous time. Everything kicks off at 12:30 p.m., and I'm ready.
Is you ready?
I'm ready to go, Mr. E. There are some things and some features that are going to be out here. Of course, we know the concerts, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But there are all kind of things going on throughout. They have community stages. They have the volleyball tents. They have the art display. They just have things of good food and vendors throughout. But at 12:30, Mr. E, the concert actually kicks off. The stage is going to start.
That's right. The stage starts at 12:30. Something in the water kicks off, and the rain's supposed to subside. It's supposed to stop.
Absolutely. There's going to be a little bit of sun. Right now in the morning, it was raining. I can see where the sun is now trying to peek through. And so we are really, really glad because people are already starting to come out. I'll be going to this morning out to see what's going on. They're going to have performers already starting now, and then it's going to go throughout Sunday with the gospel service and the gospel stage. Mr. E, who are some of the folk that are going to be here? Because you have the list, and we want to just share with our listeners and viewers some of the folk that we're going to see.
Listen, for the gospel night, we're going to have Corey Asbury, Shanti Moore, Karen Clark Shields, Bishop Drew Shears, Kurt Franklin, Hawthorne, Ludacris, Pastor Mike Jr. will be here, Patrick Riddick, and Divine Worship, Ray Hawkins, Thai tribute, the Virginia Airs, the Voices of Fire. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yes, and guess what?
That's
It's a
going to
free
be on the
stage.
gospel stage. That's right.
Absolutely. You can come out here. It's free to the public. That stage on Sunday, they have a service and they welcome everyone. You all don't have to sit back and say, well, I don't have $300, $400 for this major concert. But hey, they got things. They have other stages that are free. They have the gospel stage that's free. They have some great talent that's going to be out here. They have all kind of displays, vendors, and so you can come out and enjoy those things. And Mr. E on Saturday, they are going to have this thing which allows entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs to pitch, and it's called Pitch. And this concert, let's first of all rewind and say this particular concert is founder is Pharrell Williams, who is an entrepreneur. He's a philanthropist. He is a real estate developer. He is in everything, and he has worked his way back home into Hampton Roads to do a lot of good. So our hats off to him. He has an organization, nonprofit called Yellow. And again, with the pitch on Saturday, entrepreneurs or young entrepreneurs have a chance, an opportunity to pitch their business to win up to $50,000 cash money.
That's right. That's right. They got a great thing called Pitch out there where you go to there, and it's open. I think it's open from 12 until 6 p.m. All you have to do is go out there and pitch your business.
Well, you have to already have had a registration.
Yeah.
And so, but this is the thing. Mr. Williams, Pharrell Williams has also had one last year at the end of the year, which we know a few recipients of the pitch. And so this is another opportunity to, be able to get involved with what Pharrell Williams is doing and his organization, and be able to, allow him to give back, because that's what he's doing. He's giving back. He's providing opportunities, jobs, all kind of things for the community and the city of Virginia Beach. Now, the city of Virginia Beach is going to walk away with a ton of money, Mr. E. Now, let's just tell it like it is.
That's right. The city of Virginia Beach, they're going to make it hand over feet. And, to me, Miss Hinton, when Pharrell brings something in the water, it's more powerful than going to the casino, because it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Absolutely. So you all make sure you come down here. It's from Friday to Sunday. There are a lot of free events, or even if you want to go to a concert, there's still room. There's still tickets, Mr. E.
That's right.
Folks that want to come down here. The news people are down here. The media, of course. FYI, will be covering some of the concert and some of the highlights. I'll be popping off and on, letting you know what's going on and who's out here, and letting you see a little bit about what's going on at Something in the Water.
And CBC will be running out there too on Gospel Night on Friday. On Sunday night, CBC will making this debut out there. We'll be out there shaking hands and waving to the folks and passing out little fly cards. So you will be there on Sunday night. But Miss Hinton, as we begin to look at the lineup for 2023 for the Something in the Water, Wu-Tang Clan will be there. Ghostface, Skillet, Machine Gun Kelly, Lil Yachty, Job Burst. Did I say the name right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be there along with Snoop Dogg. Britney Spears will be there. Nelly will be there. No Doubt will be there.
SWV
will be there. Lil Wayne, Grace Jones, Morford and Son, Lil Uzi Vert,
Little Yeezy, Little Yeezy.
Yeah, Babyface Ray will be there. Black Sheik will be there. Chicken will be there. Lil Wayne, Yachty, Machine Gun Kelly. A whole
bunch of folks.
Will be at this great tour. I also was told that at this great tour, this Summerfest, this great event, that everybody like Mr. Chris Brown, he's gonna drop
Oh,
his hit in
yes.
there too.
Well, he was also at Town Center in Virginia Beach on last night. They were doing some pre-things before Something in the Water throughout the community, throughout Virginia Beach. And yeah, now let me tell you something about Mr. Pharrell Williams. He has a lineup and a listing, but he always talking about surprises. You'll be surprised who he just brings in all of a sudden. Suddenly, you're going to have a whole crop of folk that you have not seen on the list, because that's the way he is doing things around here. All the Something in the Waters that I've participated in, it's always been some pleasant surprises. But
That's
Mr.
right.
E, we don't want to forget security. We got to
That's
tell
right.
folk,
That's right.
if you
That's right.
plan on coming down here, it's no joke. I'm telling you, talking about horses about the size of a daggone Greyhound trucks, Greyhound buses. This is no joke. They have police on horses. They have security everywhere, cameras everywhere. You have to check in. And there are some things, Mr. E, when you're going into the concert that has to happen. Can you share that with our audience?
That's right. If you go into the concert right now, if you go through the gates, there's a gentleman that's standing at security, is standing there so folks would not try to jump over the gates to get in. Now they also got screeners. They got what you call those things that you walk through. To check your X-ray machines, to check your metal detectors, rather. They got metal detectors out there. They're also saying to you that you can, if you have to bring a backpack with you, you got to make sure that it's clear. They don't want no guns out there. And then when you're going out there to drink, you cannot go in there with a open container or container with stuff in it. You
Yes.
have to go in there with an empty container. Listen to me real good. They are not allowing you to go in there with stuff already in your container. They want limited bags as possible. They want limited bags, no marijuana, none of that stuff will be out there. This is a kids friendly event also. And we asked
Family
the
friendly
question,
too.
a family event also. They asked the question, how old does a kid have to be in order for them to, to enjoy, come out with the parents for the festival? They said all ages are welcome. Yeah, all
Yes.
ages are welcome to come on out to the event because they're making this a fun and a great entertainment and a fun festival event. Yeah,
Absolutely. Make sure you know that your bags are going to be checked.
that's right.
And they wanted a certain size. You can have the fanny, what is it, fanny pack.
Yeah, yeah,
You can also have see-through pocketbooks and
that's right.
small bags. You can have backpacks, but they have to be clear. Like Mr. E said,
That's
you
right.
cannot bring your cannabis, your drugs, and all that kind of stuff. We're
None
not
of
going
that
to
stuff
have it.
down there. That's right.
It's going to be tight security. Look, Virginia Beach is just about closed down for this event. The schools are closing early. They're going to be busing people from the amphitheater. It's just going to be a wonderful event. Let me tell you something about his events so far. They have been no nonsense. They have been drama free. And we're hoping that this third one is going to be as good as the rest. And so govern yourself accordingly. Come down here, know how to act, because I
That's right. That's
promise
right.
you got everything out here that will take you in, that will keep the peace.
That's right.
And they're not doing it without weaponry. They are going to make sure they have everything it takes to keep folk in order. They don't want to use anything deadly or anything, but they are going to make sure that people are conforming with the rules and regulations here in Virginia Beach, Something in the Water.
I want to say good morning to Mr. Philip Brown. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Most Talked About Radio Show. I want to let you know also that coming into the place, you got to go down to the amphitheater if you go get on the shuttle. Good morning, Miss Edwina Wilson. If you're going to get on the shuttle, it's a $50 for 3 nights for the shuttle, and the shuttle will take you from the amphitheater and back. Now they said that the amphitheater, the shuttle will start running and when after the last song has played, the shuttle buses will start riding back and forward to take you back to and for your automobile, and then they said they'll take you there. They'll pick you up, but you gotta go down to the amphitheater. They want as limited as parking. There will be no parking downtown in the something in the water event because they're gonna close certain areas off.
You can only come down in this on the main strip, Atlantic Avenue, Pacific Avenue, if you have a pass and you're staying at hotels.
Right.
You're living right there at the water and staying in hotels. Other than that, they are going to have traffic come from the amphitheater buses. And the amphitheater is not too far from here, and they can accommodate the crowds and things like that. They said right now, Mr. E, 85% of the hotels are filling up.
85%.
85%. And you can still actually come down and get a place to stay you're on the ocean front. It's beautiful out here. I love it out here. And they also have tickets, Mr. E. They still have tickets. It's not a sold out event yet, but I promise you, when the weather lifts and when the sun pops, folk running out here. They're coming out here. And he always has a great crowd. They are expecting 50,000 people to be out here at Something in the Water.
The tickets are on sale. They are $399 per ticket. Now, if you want to go to Something in the Water, hey, listen, it's going to be pandemonium. It's going to be one of the greatest events. Did you not know one of Pharrell Williams' sponsors is Louis Vuitton?
Absolutely.
When you go out there, you're going to see a sand castle, not a castle, but
it looks like
shape.
It's like a pyramid almost.
Pyramid. You're going to see a pyramid out there, and it's all representing Louis Vuitton. Everything you see out there, because he's the spokesperson for the men apparel, at Louis Vuitton. So all the sponsors going to be out there. I mean, Louis Vuitton, that's top of the line out there.
Absolutely. I am so glad to be here. I arrived last night, Mr. E, and people were coming in. People are getting ready. The stages are built. Everything is up and popping. 12:30 is going to start. You all can still come down here. You can buy tickets, but if you just want to enjoy just being out here among crowd, among people, going to some of the community stages, some of the free event, the vendors, the volleyball, taking pictures, looking at the art show, all that will be a part of it, beside a great concert here in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
On 24th Street and where the stages are, that's where all the musicians will be there. Free music,
that's right.
Free place for the stage where local musicians, local guitar players, local musicians will be out there jamming. I mean, they're going to be jamming. And then you go down to the other two stages where they are located.
17th Street is one.
17th Street, and you go down there, there's going to be an art festival. There's going to be a whole lot of things out there. These are free. These are free events. If you just want to walk around, and you can also hear the music from Something in the Water. Now, they said that if you're going to be in the water, you cannot get close. You cannot they got the Coast Guard out there saying that you cannot sit out there in your boats and in your cruisers.
That's right.
Looking out there at the concert. Listen, when you go out there to have fun. Don't get upset if somebody step on your sneakers or your toe. Don't go out there intoxicated. Go out there to enjoy yourself. It's gonna be a blast out there. Want to let you all know that it's gonna be pandemonium. My hats are off to Pharrell, and his team. What a powerful thing that they have put together. Ezekiel Williams, Pharrell, and all his family members. And we want to say we are thankful that he made it back to the 757 to Virginia. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, Mr. E, because it was touch and go.
That's right.
Remember, last year was in Washington, D.C. Pharrell Williams would not even come back to Virginia Beach, Virginia, because of the incident with his cousin that
That's
got
right. That's
killed here by police in Virginia Beach, Virginia, oceanfront. And so, it was bad blood. But some way or another, people began to come together, and I believe the mayor and different ones began to talk with Pharrell, and they began to look at the big picture, wherein people really wanted to have something special in Virginia Beach. And what Pharrell had bought the first year was nothing but fantastic, beautiful, and marvelous, and just so nice to be in the midst. And so they worked it out, Mr. E,
That's
and
right.
it's
That's
back
right.
here. The city will prosper. Pharrell and his team, the people and the community will benefit from this concert, and we're going to have a good time. It has been a few years since the well, it has been. We're recovering through the pandemic, and people want to be out. They want to be excited about the things that we can do to have fun, and so this is one of the things that's here. We want to just say thank you again to Pharrell Williams, because he's not only bringing something in the water. Mr. E, where Military Circle
That's right.
Mall,
That's right.
that is going to be already a place where they're going to be redoing, they're going to tear down and they're going to
That's right.
build recreation and things for the city of Norfolk, Virginia.
That's right. So he's not only helping build Virginia Beach, but he also building up Norfolk, Virginia. Also, right there at the Military Circle Mall, right there where that
Yes.
is, they're going to start tearing that down.
Yes.
And redoing that also. Don't forget to make it your business to go out there and pitch your business. It's a free. Well, you should have been already
You
registered
should have, you
by
can,
now.
yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
Saturday.
yeah,
You
yeah,
had,
yeah.
and I will be there. I will be there. My son is going to be there, and he's going to actually pitch his business and things there. He's already signed up. I have a free ticket to be there as well. And so, yeah, looking forward to pitch. But looking forward to the community stages, looking forward to meeting new people, looking forward to just having a wonderful time. Miss E, I hope you all get a chance to come down here. I hope you come down. Come on and join me and my family as we are out here enjoying and having a good time. I hope you get a chance, the station, to get on the big stage and shout the station out, CBC and everything. That would be absolutely fabulous.
That's right. That would be one of the greatest things in the world, Miss Hinton, because something is in the water. Oh, by the way, don't forget to visit those restaurants down there.
Yes.
They got something in the water menus, something in the water menus at several different restaurants that are participating down there. It's called something in on the menu. So go by and check the food out, check the goodies out, check everything out, and have a BALL, a ball.
Yes, so we are very glad for something in the water being here. Already the weather is changing here in Virginia Beach at the ocean front. It is just the clouds are lifting. We're not expecting rain all day. We may get a little sprinkles every now and then later on, but by 9 o'clock this evening, the rain should be out. Saturday is going to be 70-something degrees up and popping, and we're excited about it. But Mr. E, I tell you what, I want to just say thank you to all you all that are looking and listening. We're going to be back here on Monday with Sports Talk. Don't forget to join us, and don't forget to have a wonderful weekend.
I want to say good morning to our good friends, Mr. Philip Brown, Sheila Robbins, Diane Carter, Day Lisa, Leslie Bergergrom. I want to say good morning to you also, to Edwina Wilson, Sheila Robinson. Good morning. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. Any other suggestions, any other things you want to say, Miss Hinton?
Yes, when you come out here, come out to have a good time. Don't worry about parking. Don't worry about anything. This is a time just to have a fellowship with those in our area and those that are coming far and beyond. Just have a good time and wish this whole weekend well. God bless you.
Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors where I am now. For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show. On location, Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton, is out there in Virginia Beach. It's something in the water. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 on WGPL 1350, Peace 95.3. 1400 AM. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 on WPCE 1400. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget to join us. Don't forget to join us on all of our platforms. That's WPCE on all social media backgrounds, the whole 9 yard, as we bring you nothing but the very best right here on FYI. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right? Bye now.
All right. Okay. It is so good to be here, Mr. E, out here. You should see the waves. The waves were so loud. Am I supposed to mute myself again?
No, you back on now.
Okay, good. But anyway, Mr. E, the waves were splashing. I mean, it was just like music to my ears. It's beautiful down here. I encourage you and the station, all you guys, come on out. Those that are looking, come on out. If you've never been to one, come on out and enjoy it. It's just really nice and enjoyable. The food, the folk, the fun, the community, and all the things that have been prepared by Pharrell Williams and his team is nothing but a joy. So we pray everything stays, the way it should be. There's no incidences. You got plenty of security, police, I mean, horses, motorcycles, police cars, you name it. Security everywhere, cameras everywhere. So you all make sure you come out and govern yourself accordingly.
And go out there and have fun. Go out there and have fun. Don't go out there looking. And if you see somebody out there and they don't look like they're having fun, just give them an encouraging word. Say, look, man, there's something in the water. We come out here to enjoy what's going on out here. I might be out there. I'm going to make it my business to be out there and put my Speedos on. Yeah.
Miss Lee, come on out here. My family's going to be out. My grandson is going to be out here. My son, daughter, everybody is going to be out here. Come on out here and have a good time. You've never been to something in the water.
That's
come
right.
on.
I've never been to something in the water. So the radio station is going to be out there for gospel night. But
yes.
I've never, ever been to something in the water. And so I want to make it my business to have my first time experience of being out there with Pharrell and the gang. You know, I like to see it. I like music. I love music. And I like to see Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is my kind of fella. I like Lil Wayne.
Yes.
Lil Wayne is my kind of fella. You know, I learned a little bit about Lil Wayne. He's very, very educated.
Yes.
Because he's a rapper does not mean that Lil Wayne is not educated. The things that you see on stage.
Tell the truth.
When they get off that stage, they're just as smart. And, so that's a performance out there. They performing for you. But in their real life, they're just like you and I, cool, calm, and collected.
A lot of these artists are business oriented. They're educated. They put on a good show and a profile of possibly, being what you think you see visibly. But behind the scenes, they're doing all kind of things, philanthropy and all just giving to the community and a whole lot of other things. So we look forward to something in the water. Look forward to seeing you, Mr. E, and your team. Look forward to the gospel stage. I can't wait to see Kirk Franklin. He was supposed to be here at the last one and it rained. We did not get a chance to see him. But he's here. He's going to perform on Sunday. Looking forward to that as well.
And that high energy fella,
Oh my goodness, Ty
tribute.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I love some Thai tribute because his energy level is off the chain,
Yeah.
So he's going to be out there performing, having a wonderful time, worshiping God on Sunday gospel night. Listen, it's free to the public. It's
Yes.
free to the public. So if you
Yes.
want to go out there to the gospel night, come on out
Not
there.
just the gospel night, but the gospel service. They have
Yeah,
a service and everything in the morning. You all come on out. They're going to have great singers, Patrick Riddick, and the
yeah.
voices of.
Good time.
Yes, they're going to be there. It's just going to be
The voices of the
Karen
Father are
Clark
going to be there.
Sheard is going to be there. So you all, please, please, please participate and come on out. And also, FYI is there. I'm going to be bringing highlights from Something in the Water. Looking forward to it. Going to be excited about meeting people and just enjoying the time. My family's here, coming here today. And just excited about that. So you all make sure you see what's going on and just continue to look on because I'll be coming live and just showing you all some of the highlights. So, Mr. E, it is Friday. Do you have any tea? You know, I don't have my teacup with me, but I do have my look. I do have my cranberry juice.
I got some tea. I got some tea.
Give me some tea.
I want to say we want to pay good tribute to Harry Belafonte.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, we want to tell the Lord thank you for Harry, for all the wonderful things that he has done. So hey, we want to say Harry Belafonte, we appreciate you. And don't forget that everybody has turned to that channel one time or another. That what's his name? Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer, going by the way of Sandusky.
Away, yeah. And I don't know who's gonna take his spot over, but he made that Springer show. So look, he's going by the way. So and don't forget that there's a lot of things going on in our communities, and don't forget that we have to take up for one another, look out for each other, and take our community back. Don't forget the voting registration. Don't forget to polls. Don't forget that there's going to be battles, campaigns, and things of that nature that's going to happen all over the world.
That's all the tea you have to serve.
That's it. That's a little bit of tea that I have to. Oh, I can tell you about a little sports now. Let me tell you that the Atlanta Hawks is on the Milwaukee Bucks are on their way home. They got kicked out of the playoff. The Atlanta Hawks.
That's Monday. That's Monday.
I just gotta tell you a little bit about it. The Atlanta Hawks are on their way home. Boston kicked them out.
Well, anyway, we're gonna continue serving that tea. The teacher from Rich Neck Elementary School, they want to drop her case.
I heard about
I want to know what you all think about that. I mean, all of us pretty much thought that, she had a good case. She was suing the city of Newport News. Is it Newport News, Miss E?
That's right.
And they're telling us that, hey, this is not going to be a case. This is not going to be. She's not going to be able to sue the city of Newport News. And I was like, what?
Here's some motif for you. Everybody that went to the brand new Walmart, the brand new Walmart, and those who had claims out there suing them. One lady who said the man chased her around the store with a gun. With a gun, she is suing Walmart for X amount of dollars. But here's the tea: it's been switched.
Wow!
They said that she's gonna have to learn how to sue. She's gonna have to get workers' comp from that.
Oh my goodness!
They're gonna have to prove that he was threatening to kill her. Well, and Walmart has not released the camera video.
Wow!
Somebody said there is no video.
I tell you what, there's so much going on, and you all got to keep looking at these stories on the political front. Former President Trump is being sued for rape.
That's right.
In a civil suit, And it's going on in real time right now. Now, he has a nerve to run for president with all these suits and lawsuits and all these multiple legal problems he's having. And Mike Pence got a chance to testify. He tried to avoid it, duck it, and dodge it.
That's
But it
right.
won't no such thing. The Supreme Court said, get in there and tell, since it's such an innocent, you think it's such an innocent thing, or however you thinking of it, get in there and tell us what happened and what kind of conversation you had. So,
And don't forget that Trump lawyer Spars is with James Carroll over a rape and so she's getting ready to talk about that too. So Trump, you're in the hot seat, and they said former Vice President Pence, he's gonna. Oh, don't forget, Miss Hinton, we got to tell our folk about what happened to our boy Don.
Who?
Don.
Don who?
Don Lemon.
Oh my goodness. Yes. We shared it on Monday after dark, FYI after dark, but Don Lemon been dropped like a hot potato after 17 years.
After 17 years, Roland Martin said this, and I thank Roland Martin so good. Roland Martin for that word that he dropped. Roland Martin said, listen, everybody, you're not the owner. This is a word for all of you who are working. You are not the owner.
You're disposable. If you're just an employee, you are disposable. I don't know. I don't care how many years you've been in it.
Listen, if you know the procedures in and out. Good morning, Mr. Mark Howard. If you know the procedures in and out, you know the job. They made you manager. They made you this. They made you that. You're next in line to the boss man, but you're not the owner. The owner can get rid of you at the drop of a hat.
In a minute. In a minute.
Drop a heartbeat. So Don Lennon.
Yes.
So Don Lennon, you thought that you was the BOSF, but they showed you that you're not the boss. And that goes for everybody around the world, that when you're taking on these jobs, if you don't own the business and you just the boss and doing what you're doing and making up stuff as you go, remember when the tie meets the rubber, folk gonna squeal on you. That means
I tell you what. Over at Fox, Tucker Carlson is out. Bye-bye frog, but it's a whole lot of stuff going on along with that. You all keep tuning in and finding out about all these changes and transitions.
That's right. And I want to let you know also, here's some good tea for you. One of the greatest, she hang around with Oprah, and his name is King Charles. You know, Barkley, Oprah, and Gayle King will be the morning host on Fox.
Who?
Gayle King.
And Gayle King and Charles
Barkley. Yeah, on CNN. Is it CNN or Fox?
Wow. Well, I tell you what do you call it? Mark Howard said the oceanfront is soaked. Right now it is, I can show you, but I'm not going to change my camera around. I'm out here at the oceanfront on location here. At something in the water. And right now we're getting a few sprinkles and things like that, but that's about all. They're expecting the weather to change about 12:30. The sun is going to pop and it's going to be maybe a little sprinkle or no rain at all. And so we're still, look, everything is still going on. Rain, hail, sleet, snow, that's all right. These folks coming out here to have a good time. This is my third something in the water, and it is always a lovely event. So I'm just so excited. The oceanfront is not soaked now. It is just a little or no rain, and we're expecting it to actually at 12:30 be stop. It's probably stopped for a minute.
You know, Miss Hinton, when you turn your head the other way, the view looks so marvelous out there. The white capping of the water. Did you
see any of it? Can you see it?
I said, just turn a little bit so that it can get the shadow off the window. Yeah, it won't do a little bit now, but it is so beautiful out there. I wish I was there.
Yeah, Mr. E, I hope you get a chance to experience something in the water. It is definitely beautiful out here. The waves are popping. I don't care. Look, you can come out here. They got restaurants from here to there, hotels from here to there. They got events. They got everything, vendors. They got music. They got fun. They got activities. They got a pitch where you can pitch your, if you've signed up, pitch your company or organization. And we're here to have a good time. We're
That's
definitely here to have a good time.
that's what it's all.
Shopping, shopping, all kind of things.
And
So,
that's
Mr. E,
and that's what it's all about, having a wonderful time out there.
absolutely. Look, we want to remind you all that we'll be back on Monday for Sports Talk. We got some NFL draft tea. We have some sports tea. We have some basketball. I hope you all been looking at the basketball. I think Mr. E overdosing over the NBA. But anyway, he's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring the winners, the losers, and more tea on Sports Talk. Don't forget Wednesday. It's what's under the hat. We're gonna have some wonderful guests coming up. Oh, Monday night we're gonna have some guests as well. We're just gonna have a wonderful time. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Don't forget to just pray for everyone. We want prayers. Don't forget, if you want to be a special guest sponsor intern, you can. Also, I want to thank all you all that are buying my Audible book. Bullying is right underneath your nose, the hard copy and the ebook. Those that haven't, please make sure, please, you go online, get the book, Bullying Underneath Your Nose. And don't forget the Royal Ladies Pie launch coming soon. And don't forget Young Women Achieving Success and the music of Yolanda Hinton. Mr. E, how can folk be a special guest sponsor intern with FYI?
If you'd like to be a special guest sponsor or intern with FYI, or either on our After Dark show or sit into our audience, all you got to do is inbox us at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or you can email us at FYIRadioshow@gmail.com. FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's going to be pandemonium. Miss Hinton, you got the best job today in the whole wide world. I'm here working. I'm here working. You out there having fun.
Absolutely. Out here at the ocean front for Something in the Water. Going to be here all weekend. Going to be covering it. And hoping you all get a chance to come out here and enjoy it. If you've never been out here, it's really a wonderful time. A big event. It's not a little teeny event. You're talking about 50,000 people that should arrive here during the weekend. So, Mr. E, yes. So thank you so much. You can be a sponsor, intern, special guest. We're filling up our calendars, or you can participate in what we're doing and bringing guests and serving that tea. But most of all, we want to just say thank you for your support and thank you for all that you do. Mr. E, I hope you end up out here at Something in the Water, but you all be blessed. And we're going to cover what's going on down here. Look, the waves sound so pretty.
Look, you ain't got to put your hands up and wave.
The waves sound so pretty.
You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to do it. We want to say, listen, thank you so much for your service and for all that you're doing to bring us nothing but the very best from Something in the Water. Keep in touch with us. Let us know what's popping and, bring us that great information.
Absolutely. So you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and God bless you. We'll see you on Monday.
2 up, 2 down, VA. Bye now.